Brazilian Rafaela Silva is also celebrating. The 24-year-old won her country's first gold medal at the Rio Games. Silva grew up in one of the poorest and most dangerous slums of Rio. And as Jeff Semple explains, her rise from the city of God to gold is showing kids from the slum that anything is possible.
She's Brazil's golden girl. Rafaela Silva can't go anywhere without being bombarded with requests for autographs. The Brazilian judo fighter captured her country's first gold medal of the Rio Games, a fairy tale ending to a real-life Cinderella sports story. It was so special to win gold at home in Brazil. It's a dream come true, she says. After Silva's victory last week, Brazil went berserk, but nowhere was the celebration bigger than in her old neighborhood. The notorious favela, Cidade de Deus, the city of God. It was like Brazil won the World Cup, says this local journalist. It felt like all of us had won a gold medal, everyone cheering and partying in the street. But that celebration was quickly muted by gunfire. A shootout erupted between the favela's drug lords and police, sending revelers running for cover. The shootings here are routine, she says. They happen all the time. This is the street where Rafaela Silva grew up, in the heart of the city of God. The favela was constructed back in the 1960s, and its name quickly became synonymous with drugs and violence. The City of God inspired its namesake movie on the rise in organized crime in the slum and the children it consumes. Robson Luis de Mendonça was an actor in the movie.
Exatamente.
And says it reflects exactly what real life is like here. He recorded this video just last week that appears to show a favela resident armed with a semi-automatic weapon firing at police in broad daylight. All while the Olympics were happening just down the street.
É igual o filme Cidade de Deus.
They've spent millions of dollars on the games, but it hasn't improved our lives at all, he says. The shootings have gotten worse. City of God residents Sergio Leal and Bruno Rafael are producing a documentary to mark the favela's 50th anniversary, hoping to show a different side. Highlighting programs like this one, run by volunteers that teach kids how to box.
E dizer que a gente vai salvar todo mundo.
We need to give young people a choice, Leal says, so they can choose a different path. Rafaela's father says the original reason he signed her up for judo as a child was to keep her off the streets. I hope the children can see there is life outside the city of God, Silva says. There are opportunities and they can make their dream come true. Silva plans to return to her old favela for a parade on Saturday. Reason to celebrate and to hope. Jeff Semple, Global News, Rio de Janeiro.